The cold weather outside means that it's warm inside here in the pool. We welcome you to the Henry J. Furry Complex here on the campus of Gateway Gators, as it's a Tuesday evening swim meet as the Armstrong Riverhawks take on the Gateway Gators here on GatewayGatorsProductions.com. Hello, everybody, and thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Spencer Witt. This is the second meet of the year for the Gateway Gators this season. They had one meet against Penn Trafford last week. For the Riverhawks of Armstrong, this is their third meet of the year. They have had two in the past week as well, against Indiana and against Butler. Both of those were losses for the Riverhawks in that one. For Gateway, it was a loss to Penn Trafford as well. Armstrong, unfortunately for them, does not have enough qualified boys swimmers to have a victory in boys swimming. But of course, when it comes to swimming, individual performances matter just as much as the team. And so both of these teams will be looking to get individual performances as well to qualify for the WPIALs. Armstrong sent eight members of the swim team last year to the WPIAL tournament over in Oakland at the University of Pittsburgh campus. The other side for Gateway, they've set a handful of members as well. Last season, there are actually some record-breaking statistics there. A couple of members in the medley for Gateway and the girls' side broke the school record and sent themselves to the WPIALs as well, and WPIAL champions in that one. And the Gators of Gateway, of course, have had a lot of success in terms of WPIAL swimming. We'll step aside real quick here for the diving aspect. So only one member diving for this one. It's Bailey Steele, a junior for the Gators. No divers on the side for the Riverhawks.
Our one and only diver in round one, Bailey Steele from Gateway.
And Steele for Gateway with her first dive of the evening.
So
6.5, 5.5, and 6.5 scores from the judges for Steele's first dive. Let's take a look there at the officials for the diving portion. Of course, there are a couple factors into diving, degree of difficulty being one of them. Of course, the performance of the actual dive.
403C. Hold on. It'll be 403C inward, 1.5 somersaults, tuck, 2.2.
So 1.5 somersaults, tuck, 403C.
Inward, 1.5 somersaults, tuck, 2.2.
Nice dive there from Steele. Seven, 6, and 6 scores. Another look at this one.
Next dive, 103B, forward, 1.5 somersaults, pike, 1.7.
So forward 1.5 somersaults, pike. Degree of difficulty 107.
.6.0, 6.0.
6, 6.5, and a 5 for Bailey Steele. Of course, only one diver here in this one, so they're giving Steele some time to relax and go through the motions. We're having you step up again.
Bailey's fourth dive, 5122D. Forward, 1 somersault with 1 twist, free, 1.9.
So forward 1 somersault twist, free. You see that forward and then the twist at the same time as well there from Steele.
And our final diver of the evening is Bailey Steele, junior from Gateway. Her dive is a 202A, back 1 somersault straight, 1.7.
Final dive of the evening from Bailey Steele.
4.5, 5.0, 4.5.
4.5, 5, and 4.5 from the judges.
All right, with that round of those 6 dives, Bailey Steele has qualified for WPIAL.
Congratulations to Bailey Steele, who has qualified for the WPIALs.
And throughout the evening, so we had a bunch of qualifiers Thursday night, and so throughout the evening I will be announcing those qualifiers as well. So stay tuned for that. And swimmers, you still have to try to qualify again tonight too.
Me again here to the Henry J. Furry Sports Complex. On a Tuesday evening as the Armstrong Riverhawks taking on the Gateway Gators. Here this Tuesday evening swim meet. We'll have some time in between the diving and the swimming portions of this event. Only one diver for Gateway, Bailey Steele, the junior for the Gators. And Steele was electric after her final dive, qualifying for WPIALs for diving. So congratulations to the junior for the Gators. And so now they'll set up the lanes here in this one. Thank you again for tuning in here on this one as well. And this is not going to be the only broadcast we'll have for the Gateway Gators in terms of the swimming and diving team. Coming up mid-January, the Warriors of Elizabeth Forward will be coming in to town. We'll have that broadcast as well. Take a look at the broadcast, all the upcoming broadcasts here. Friday, December 15th, girls basketball taking on Plum. December 21st, boys basketball taking on Laurel Highlands. You'll have a doubleheader against Kiski on the 3rd and the 9th. I'll be on the call for that 3rd for girls basketball. Boys basketball on the 9th. Wrestling against Connellsville on January 17th. And like I mentioned before, January 18th, next swim meet against Elizabeth Forward. You'll have girls basketball and boys basketball section matchups against Penn Hills in that one. Be all broadcasted courtesy of GatewayGatorsProductions.com. And you see the diving boards being situated properly again. We'll have the starts of the events. First event for this one is the 200 medley relay. The girls team, of course, being the first ones. Armstrong, they've got a handful of swimmers on the girls' side. 8 to be exact, only one boy on the boys' side for the Riverhawks.
Again, our timers are Gators, you know! Gators, you know! Gators, you
Boys team firing themselves up. With the girls going first, we've got two relay teams, I should say, for the Riverhawks. One relay team for the Gators in lane 5, and in the Riverhawks in lane 4 and 6, respectfully. Of course, in swimming, big things you want to do is to be in that middle lane. You put your fastest swimmers in the middle lanes, especially when you're going all the way across. Underway here.
Armstrong in lane 4, Allie Hoffman, Amelia Bissell, Brianna Scheidt, and Emily Earl. In lane 6 for Armstrong, Dylan Scheidt, Ainsley Scheidt.
Huffman and Scheidt are the first swimmers for Armstrong. And it's Scheidt that's getting the lead out here on the backstroke for Armstrong. Gateway just right behind. Second part of this relay coming up. Gateway touching the side first.
Also to recognize the captains for the Gateway Gators, Mark
Good job from Gateway as they take the lead here in the second part of this relay. Touching the wall and diving in are the Gators. Armstrong right behind the lane 4 has picked up the pace compared to lane 6 as we approach the butterfly part of this relay. Lydia De Palma out in front here for the Gators. Diving in the final part of the relay, a good run, a good swim, I should say, from De Palma there. Lane 4 right behind them as well. Lane 6 a little bit farther behind for Armstrong. Time of about 1:50 right now in the final part of the freestyle. Swimming in, touching the wall at a time of 1:58.35 for the Gators. 2:01.19 for Armstrong in lane 4, and lane 6 a 2:07.89. Part of the relay.
Event number 2, boys 200-yard medley relay.
And now 200-yard medley relay. Again, not enough swimmers for Armstrong to qualify for a medley relay. Just 2 swimmers, or 2 teams, I should say, for Gateway. Lane 3 and lane 5 for the Gators.
Gateway in lane 3, Copeland Park, Brandon Kurtz, Dallas Richardson, and Ben Etchegary. And swimming for the Gators in lane 5, Mark De Palma, Owen Etchegary, Katie Gibson, and Corin Davis.
Out the gate now after the backstroke, coming up on the second stroke here for the Gators. It's lane 5 with a slight lead. Brennan Kurtz and Owen Etchegare. Lane 5 with the lead now as Kaden Gibson diving in. Back and forth here in the butterfly stroke now. Sizable lead for lane number 5. Corin Davis will dive in last. For the Gators, 27.88 on the butterfly stroke there for lane 5. Lane 3 finally finishing up as well, and here in the 50-meter freestyle, Davis. Back and forth here, we'll check the time. 1:50 right now on the clock. And we'll count it. 25:52 on the freestyle. 25:57. 1:55.27 on the clock for the relay.
This is event number 3, the girls 200-yard freestyle.
Now 200-yard freestyle. We'll feature 6 swimmers.
Swimming for Armstrong in lane 2, Anthony Scheidt. In lane 4, Dylan Scheidt. In lane 6, Allie Hoffman. And swimming through in the Gators in lane 3, Paige Wiegand. In lane 5, McKenna Brown. Lane 7, Alicia Marconi.
Armstrong with a lead here in the 200 freestyle in lane 4. McKenna Brown in lane 5. right behind her, though. That's Huffman in lane number 4 for the Riverhawks. Lane number 2 picking up some steam as well as they touch the wall. The turn good for the Riverhawks as well. And lane 4 with a slight lead. McKenna Brown, though, for the Gators, right behind. Brown trying to pick up the pace. Huffman has the slight lead, though, in lane number 4. Now they're neck and neck as Brown got a good turn underneath. Neck and neck, McKenna Brown, Huffman at the board. Flips under, a good turn again from both of them, and it's neck and neck again. 133 apiece after that lap. Brown and Huffman. Oh, McKenna Brown got a really good turn there as well. Now to the finish line. Brown has the lead for the Gators. At the wall will be McKenna Brown that will win that one. 32-27, 2:05.77 in the girls' freestyle. Lane 2 gets 3rd place for the Riverhawks. Lane 6 in 4th place, the Riverhawks as well, and lane 3 and lane 1. Rounding out the last couple. As Alicia McMullen will finish things off for the Gators. .254.36 for McMullen.
Opportunity to congratulate McKenna Brown on your WPIAL qualifying time. Also qualifying in that event are Ainsley and Dylan Shipe.
Ainsley and Dylan Shipe and McKenna Brown all qualifying for the WPIALs.
On Thursday, McKenna's sister Mallory Brown qualified. So congratulations to the Brown twins on both your qualifying.
And congratulations to Mallory Brown for also qualifying for the WPIALs. Now the men's 200 freestyle. Just 3 swimmers. Having some lane rope issues here. Just 3 swimmers here for this event. 2 for the Gators and 1 lone swimmer for the Riverhawks. Off the stand and a good start for number 5. Warren Davis in lane 3 and Colton Park in lane 5. And it's Pimo for the Riverhawks in lane number 4. Out the gate, Park with the slight lead for the Gators. A good turn from him as well. Pimo right behind him for the Riverhawks. Davis not too far behind as well. 200-meter freestyle, first minute gone by. Colton Park, the senior, the commanding lead here in the 200 freestyle. Demo starting to lose steam here as Park will continue for the flip. Corin Davis in lane 3. Behind them as well.
Take this opportunity also to congratulate our event run Gateway for qualifying time. On Thursday, the girls 200 medley relay also qualified, as well as the boys 200-yard medley relay. So,
the girls and boys 200-yard medley relays qualifying for Gateway, as well as hitting the side there in the final touch. 2:05.56 for Colton Park, the senior. Demo with a time of 2:13.26. Corin Davis finishing up his lap as well here. He'll touch with a 45.37 final lap and time of 2:39.53 for Davis. So Colton Park took the victory in that event. Now up next, the 200 relay, individual medley, excuse me. Four swimmers in this one, 2 for Armstrong and 2 for Gateway. Back in lane 2 for Armstrong. Shipe in lane 4. Mallory Brown in lane 5 for the Gators as Brown in the backstroke has the lead over Shipe. Lydia DePalma for Gateway in lane number 3. As Brown has a slight lead over Shipe. DePalma right behind her though. Mallory Brown with the lead. As they'll touch the wall here, and it will be the 3rd stroke. Freestyle. Actually, 4th stroke, my apologies. The freestyle here for Gateway. Mallory Brown with the lead. Shipe behind her, about a person length away. DePalma in the 3rd spot. Brown approaching the 2:15 mark. Mallory Brown in lane number 5. Touches the wall. Shipe will touch right after. DePalma in 3rd. And it will be Beck who will be following up for Armstrong. Mallory Brown 2:22.30. Shape with a 2:23.79, so not too far behind as well.
This time I'd like to congratulate Mallory Brown and Gianna Laurenti for your WPIAL qualifying times in that event. Qualifying was Brianna Shipe, and just to mention that Gianna also qualified in this event on Thursday. So congratulations, girls. Great job.
Gianna Shipe and Mallory Brown both qualifying for WPIALs in this event.
6, the boys 200-yard individual medley.
Now the boys 200 individual medley.
Hunter Raymer for his WPIAL qualifying time on Thursday.
Hunter Raymer qualified for this event on Thursday. Just 2 swimmers here in this one, each for the Gators.
Swimming in lane 3 for Gateway, Ben Etchegary. Swimming in lane 5 for Gateway, Owen Etchegary.
And it's the Etchegary brothers, Owen and Ben, in lane number 3 and lane number 5. As the announcer says that he thinks that Etchegary is going to win this one. As they finish 1 lap and the backstroke now. Owen has the lead right now in this one. Ben a little bit behind, a couple seconds behind him. And an Owen Etchegary. Etchegary also playing, well, Etchegary plays volleyball for the Gateway Gators in the spring. Starting liberos for that team. As Owen in lane 5. Owen Etchegary touches the wall and turns back. Nice swim underneath the water there and gets a good push. Approaching the wall now. Preparing for the freestyle. As Ben just touches the wall himself now as well. 45.66 for Ben. As Owen Etchegary touches the wall, 2:14.19 for Owen Etchegary, and Ben Etchegary touching at a time of 2:29.14 here in the 200 individual medley. Up next is the 50-meter freestyle in the girls' side.
This is event 7, the girls 50-yard freestyle.
50-yard freestyle. 2 swimmers for Armstrong.
Swimming for Armstrong in lane 2, Captain Clinton-Smith. In lane 4, and swimming for your Gateway Gators. In lane 1, Kate Kurtz. In lane 3, Annie Hudman. In lane 5, Aaliyah Rossian. In lane 7, Bailey Steele.
Bailey Steele in lane 7. Aaliyah Rassiani in lane number 5. And final touches there is it's lane number 5. Rassiani that touches the wall and will win that heat 25-51.
Aaliyah Rossian, not only qualifying tonight, but also qualifying on Thursday. Congratulations. Also qualifying tonight in this event is from Armstrong is Emily Aaron. Congratulations, girls.
Emily Aaron qualifies as well for Armstrong, and Rossiani qualified back on Thursday and qualifying this evening as well.
This is event number 8, the boys 50-yard freestyle.
Event number 8, boys 50-yard freestyle.
Congratulations to Gunnar Raymer for qualifying in this event on Thursday.
Gunnar Raymer qualifying for WPIALs on Thursday. 3 swimmers for the Gators. Had to reset there for Gateway.
In lane 3, In lane 5, Mark DePalma. In lane 7, Hayden Gibson.
Motaz Kazal is in lane 3 for Gateway. In lane 5, it's Mark DePalma who will win that one. And in lane 7, finishing in second, Caden Gibson for the Gators. 23.75 for Mark DePalma. DePalma, a volleyball player as well for the Gators.
We will take a 10-minute break. Please feel free to visit our concession stand.
So a 10-minute break and a stoppage here is 100-meter fly, 100-meter freestyle, and 500-meter freestyle. The next 3 events here in this one, we'll take a step aside here real quick for this swim meet between the Armstrong Riverhawks and the Gateway Gators here on Gateway Gator Productions. Back here at Gateway Gators Productions, second half of this meet between Armstrong Riverhawks and the Gateway Gators. 4 swimmers here in the 100 fly, butterfly. 2 swimmers for the Gators, 2 for the Riverhawks.
In lane 2, Amelia Bissell. In lane 4, Brianna Scheidt. At swimming for the Gateway Gators,
Kissick and Scheip in 2 and 4.
Paige Kessler. In lane 5, McKenna Brown.
McKenna Brown in lane number 5 for the Gators. Paige Kessler in lane number 3. Now the first lap here in the 100-meter butterfly. Kissick in lane number 2, leading right now for the Riverhawks. Scheip not too far behind. McKenna Brown in lane number 5, the leading Gateway Gator swimmer right now is Kissick and Brown are neck and neck. The final part of this 100 butterfly. Kissick in lane number 2 will take it. 34-33 with a total time of 103.70. McKenna Brown in second, 105.08. Scheip with a 106.88. And Kessler will finish things for the Gators. 46-13, 121-16 for Kessler.
This time I'd like to congratulate McKenna Brown on her WPIAL qualifying time. Also qualifying in that event was Brianna Scheidt and Amelia Bissell.
Amelia Bissell, my apologies on the name. Amelia Bissell qualifying for the Riverhawks. McKenna Brown and Bailey Scheip also qualifying for both the Gators and Riverhawks. Now the boys 100-meter butterfly. 2 swimmers in this event. Both of them for the Gators.
Swimming for your Gateway Gators in lane 3, Dallas Richardson. In lane 5, Owen Etchegary.
Lane number 3 for the Gators, Dallas Richardson. Lane number 5, Owen Etchegary. Etchegary with the lead here. Richardson not too far behind. Now the turn for the second lap. Etchegary in lane number 3, approaching 40 seconds here. Touches the wall, turns, and the final push here for Owen Etchegary. Owen Etchegary at the wall, 30.85 on that lap, 57.57. Richardson 32.61, a 101.06 for Richardson.
But don't worry, he qualified on Thursday.
Etchegary did not qualify here, but qualifying on Thursday. Congratulations to Owen Etchegary for qualifying for WPIALs, which will take place early next year at the University of Pittsburgh.
This is event number 13, girls 100-yard freestyle.
100-yard freestyle here in this event. 3 swimmers.
Swimming for Armstrong in lane 4, Emily Arrow. And swimming for your
Emily Arrow in lane number 4.
In lane 5, Aaliyah Garcia. Lane 7, Bailey Steele.
Emily Arrow in lane number 4 with the slight lead. Addison Hellman right behind her as well. Leah Rossiani is in lane number 3, lane number 5. Rossiani and Arrow neck and neck, and it will be Rossiani that will take it just ahead of Arrow. 28.56, a 56.19 over a 56.93. And in lane number 3, Addison Hellman
This time we want to congratulate Aaliyah Rossiani
with a 105.56.
Also qualifying Emily Arrow.
Emily Arrow qualifying for WPIALs. Kenna Brown had qualified on Thursday. And Aaliyah Rossiani qualifying
This is event 14, the boys 100-yard freestyle.
for the Gators. Now the 100 freestyle. Out the gate for the Gators.
Your Gateway Gators in lane 3, Fulton Park. In lane 5, Mark DePalma. Lane 7, Adam Pugliano.
Fulton Park in lane 3, Mark DePalma in lane 5, and Adam Pugliano in lane number 7. Park and DePalma neck and neck here. 25.44, 25.81 on their first lap. Here in the boys 100 freestyle. DePalma and Park. DePalma with the slight lead in lane number 5. On the final turn here. DePalma with the lead. Park right behind. Final push to the wall. Touching it will be DePalma. 27.28 on that lap. 52.72. 53.44 for Park. And the freshman Adam Pugliano finishing things off here for the Gators here in the boys 100 freestyle. The final time, 53.44 on the lap.
All right, you guys
or correction, 53.44 for lane number 3, a 1:19.73 for Pugliano, the freshman. Congratulations to all 3 of those racers. And now it's the endurance race, the 500 freestyle.
Only one feature tonight, there will be no event 16. But swimming in event 15 for Armstrong, in lane 2, Lydia Beck, in lane 4, Ainsley Scheider. And swimming for your Gateway Gators in lane 3, Alicia McMullen, in lane 5, Mallory Brown.
Ainsley Beck and Lydia Scheip in lanes number 2 and 4 for the Riverhawks. In lane number 3, Alicia McMullen for Gateway, and in lane number 5, Mallory Brown. Scheip and Brown neck and neck here at the lap as they turn. At the turn for Scheip and Mallory Brown. Both these swimmers have qualified for the vast majority of events in the WPIAL qualifications for WPIAL finals. Brown on the turn as we approach lap number 7, or length number 7, I should say, for Mallory Brown. Her sister McKenna holding the sign, giving her the notification as to what lap she's on. Pimo for Armstrong is holding the lap counter for Scheip. Scheip and Brown are neck and neck though. Back in 3rd place, McMullen rounding up the end for the Gators. Length number 9 for Brown and Scheip. Scheip just a half a length behind Brown. Mallory Brown for the Gateway Gators. Back on her 9th length. McMullen on the 5th length. Number 11 now for Brown and Scheip. Back and forth between the two. Brown had a good turn there. Scheip not too far behind though and picking up some momentum. Ainsley Scheip with Mallory Brown, and they are very close here. Scheip has taken a slight lead now. Beck still in 3rd, McMullen still in 4th, and Brown right behind Scheip as they approach the turn. Length number 15. Beck is on 13. McMullen's on 8. Scheip has taken a lead now. Ainsley Scheip over Mallory Brown and has picked up more of a lead now. Scheip at the wall. And the turn now, 17th length for both of these two. Beck is on 15. McMullen is on 9. Ainsley Shipe has taken a little bit more of a lead now. Got a two-person lead, the distance between both of them. As the bell being rung for Shipe. Final push now. Ainsley Shipe for the Riverhawks. As she gets the red notification. And Ainsley Shipe has cleared Mallory Brown at the wall. The time for Ainsley Shipe, 32.71 for the last lap, and a 5:37.53. Mallory Brown a 5:41.48. Actually, a 5:43.94 for Mallory Brown in lane number 5. Beck still with a couple more laps, as well as McMullen. As Beck will touch the wall. 41.40 for her. In third place, 6:22.88. Rounding out the 500 freestyle again. Alicia McMullen, the senior, one of the hardest events to do. It's the lengthiest event. It requires the most endurance. I can't stress this enough when I say that it's impressive to be able to just do this no matter the time for Alicia McMullen. As McMullen will finish things off, and the Riverhawks, a good run for Ainsley Shipe. 5:37.53 beats Mallory Brown by 5:43.94. The entirety of the Gateway team is cheering on Alicia McMullen, and rightfully so for the senior. McMullen will take the turn. Alicia McMullen, no matter the time, the ability to just do this is impressive nonetheless. The endurance, again, the strength to just keep on moving, keep moving those legs, keep moving those arms. A full swim for Alicia McMullen. Now the crowd is really on their feet, and both teams are trying to cheer her on. Push for Alicia McMullen. Alicia McMullen will continue to push McMullen pushes off the wall, and she'll be approaching her final lap here. Now McMullen pushing forward, and she'll see the red squares as she approaches the wall. The final push forward. This is the final length of the 500 freestyle for the senior Alicia McMullen. Her team cheering her on. Something that I cannot do. I can say that for certain, and there's a lot of people out there, a lot of swimmers. I can say they cannot do this, but for Alicia McMullen to keep pushing and to keep persevering here and to finish this one off. She'll get to the wall as her head coach cheers her on. McMullen at the wall, and she'll finish the 500 freestyle. .41.09 for Alicia McMullen.
At this time, we'd like to congratulate Mallory Brown on her WPIAL qualifying time.
Mallory Brown also qualifying for WPIALs. And Ainsley Shipe will also qualify. For the Riverhawks. So congratulations to both of them. Have a little bit of a cool down for the girls here.
Give the officials a rest. It was a very tiring event for them to officiate.
An absolute comedian here on the PA announcing, giving the officials some time to rest as well. And so Ainsley Shipe and Mallory Brown both qualifying for the WPIAL finals at Trees Pool, the University of Pittsburgh. It'll take place in the end of February. As winter sports, of course, getting started here in this one. You've got the girls and boys basketball teams just starting up a couple weeks ago. Wrestling as well underway. And of course, swim meets all across the WPIAL. We know a boys 500 freestyle. Which means we'll go to the next one. And this is the relay.
Gateway Gators in lane 5, Paige Weenan, Paige Kessler, Kira Sandor, and Addie Hellman.
As the relay for both of these teams. Second swimmer underway here, Paige Kessler for Gateway. And it's Huffman for Armstrong. Kira Sandor, the sophomore, will dive in for the Gators. Armstrong still with a lead, though, here in this event. Ainsley Shipe will dive in for the final part of this relay. Shipe's got a good lead over the fourth swimmer, Addison Hellman, for Gateway. Shipe takes the turn. And the final length here. Touching the wall, 27.46 on the lap, 153.67 for the Riverhawks, and Addison Hellman finishes it off, 29.67, 201.97 in the 200 freestyle relay. Both teams give a respectable congratulations to each other. Now it'll be the boys relay. Again, not enough participants for Armstrong. Take a look at the score here. You see the boys, of course, leading against the Riverhawks, and the girls' side for Gateway also leading 64-58.
And also swimming for your Gateway Gators in lane 5, Mark DePalma, Ben Etchegary, Brandon Kurtz.
DePalma, Etchegary, Kurtz. And Motaz Kazal also rounding out the lane number 5. Davis, you see there diving or swimming through there, neck and neck between lane number 3 and lane number 5. Diving in for the final stretch now. Park in lane number 3. At the wall, it's 24.53, 24.58, nice lap. Lane number 5 as well, but a 139.73 finishing off the sprint in a 200 freestyle relay. Now event number 19, the girls 100-yard backstroke. 4 swimmers in this one, 2 for Armstrong, 2 for Gateway. Armstrong in lanes 2 and 4. Gateway in lane 3 and 5.
Swimming with Armstrong in lane 2, Allie Hoffman. Lane 4,
Hoffman in lane number 2. Kessler in lane number 4.
Katie Kurtz in lane 5, Paige Wienen.
Paige Wienand is in lane number 5. Right now, Armstrong ahead here in the 100 backstroke. Kessler and Huffman have done a very good job here as they have a commanding lead. At the wall, the final turn for Armstrong. Almost a half a length lead over Gateway. And both of them just in stride with each other. A solid performance for the Riverhawks in that one. Lane number 4 is the winner by 0.2 of a second. 107.84 over 107.86. Wynand will finish off for Gateway. Corin Davis almost getting onto the board. Then being told it's a backstroke. You don't need to go on the starters board. And 3 swimmers for Gateway will be given the start.
Swimming for your Gateway Gators in lane 3, Corin Davis. In lane 5, Ben Etchegary. Lane 7, Moataz Kazal.
So Moataz Kazal in lane 7. Ben Etchegary in lane number 5. And Corin Davis in lane number 3. Etchegary with the lead for Gateway right now in lane number 5. Davis a little bit behind him, and then a little bit behind Davis is Moataz Kazal. Ben Etchegary, the leading swimmer right now in the boys 100 backstroke. At the wall, the final push in the 100 for Ben Etchegary. Corin Davis will touch the wall now as well. And Kazal not too far behind. And at the wall, Ben Etchegary, 38.31 on the lap. And the total time, 1:12.04 for Ben Etchegary. The junior for Gateway is Corin Davis. Will hit at a 1:27.55. And Moataz Kazal finishing up the heat here in the 100 backstroke with a time of 1:46, I believe. We'll see what the clock I'm at. 1:47.72 for Moataz Kazal as he rounds out the 3 swimmers. Now the girls' 100 breaststroke. 4 swimmers in this one, 2 for the Riverhawks. Dylan Shipe in lane 4, Emma Klingsmith in lane 2. Paige Kessler. Again, Dylan Shipe. Neck and neck now. Lane 5 with the slight lead in the 100 breaststroke. Now final push here. And it will be lane number 5. Unless Dylan Shipe can get a final push, no, she cannot. It's lane number 5. 38.86 on the clock. 1:12.52 overall. Try with a 1:16.25. 1:22.14, finishing out the Riverhawks. And Kessler with a final time, 1:33. But Gianna Laurenti, a 1:33, or 1:22, excuse me. 1:16, my apologies. I could have read down the line. 1:16.25, qualifying for the Riverhawks. And Gianna Laurenti qualifying with a 1:12. And now the boys 100 breaststroke.
Swimming for Armstrong in lane 4,
Asher Kemmel will be in lane number 4 for Armstrong.
In lane 3,
Brandon Kurtz in lane number 3.
In lane 6, Adam Pugliano.
Caden Gibson is in lane 5. Adam Pugliano is in lane number 7. .100 breaststroke. Asher Kemmel is pushing. In second place, but Caden Gibson and Kimmel neck and neck, final turn. Final length of the pool. Gibson with a slight lead over Kemmel. They're both gonna push. Armstrong team is cheering on Kemmel. Kemmel has taken the lead now over the Gators, and at the wall, it's Kemmel who takes it. 1:15.81 over a 1:15.96 of Caden Gibson. Asher Kemmel with the victory, the only boy on the Armstrong Riverhawks swim team. Pugliano finishes it off with a 1:35.97. And now the girls' 400 freestyle relay. Always one of the favorites. The relay, the freestyle relay, the fastest you'll see. Both these girls and boys swim.
We're going to combine events 23 and 24. The girls and boys 400-yard freestyle.
They're going to combine. This will be interesting. They're combining the relays. So there's only one boys team with a relay for the Gators. Two girls relay teams.
The boys will swim in lane 7.
The boys will be in lane 7 for the Gators. Armstrong will have a team in lane number 4, and Gateway in lanes number 3 and 5 for the Gators, for the girls' side. Out the gate for all 4 of these. Arrow in front. Hellman is in lane 3. With Kessler, Sander, and Wienen. McKenna Brown, Gianna Laurenti, Aliyah Rassiani as well. Moataz Kazal, Adam Pugliano also swimming in the Gator side for the boys, and it's a three-way heat right now for the Gateway boys side. The girls lane 5 and then Armstrong girls lane 4 diving in. The third swimmers are in now. The girls have taken a slight lead over the boys in lane 7. A good turn from Gateway. Just right behind them, though, are the Riverhawks. At the wall and a turn. 124.12 to a 125.12 between lanes 5 and 4. Gateway with the slight lead over Armstrong by 1 second. And now diving in. Gateway with the lead in lane number 5. The pace is still the same. We'll see if that changes with a new swimmer now. 400 freestyle relay. The third swimmer for lane number 3 has just dove in for the Gators. But neck and neck, and now Armstrong with the lead. In lane number 4. It's the Riverhawks ahead of the Gators. A turn now as the final swimmers get up to the stand to dive in for lanes number 4 and 5, and Armstrong with a bigger lead now. Lane number 4 over 5, and diving in are the Riverhawks. It's 77-75. Girls over, or the Gateway Gators over the Riverhawks on the girls' side. This could be a huge implication for the overall scores as the Riverhawks at the wall. Another turn, and Gateway's trying to push. But a lead for Armstrong. Final turn for lane 4. Lane 7's diver is just dove in. No, it has Kazal, but Armstrong pushing forward. And the Riverhawks will take the 400 freestyle relay. 31.63 in the final lap. A 3:50.05 for the Riverhawks. 3:52.79 for Gateway. As you saw Aliyah Rassiani shake hands with the Riverhawks. Lane 3 still finishing up for Gateway, and the boys 400 freestyle team also finishing things up. Taz Kazal will finish along with Paige Winan for Gateway. As they touch the wall, 4:41.36 and a 4:51.75. So with those scores, that's a tie on the girls' side between the home team and the away team.
The final score for the boys: Armstrong 10, Gateway 21. Final score for the girls: Armstrong 83, Gateway 83.
And what a finish! So the boys' side, a victory 21-10.
Hey, please be careful going home.
And on the girls' side, Armstrong coming back in the 400 freestyle relay to tie up the match. And so 83 apiece between the girls' sides for the Riverhawks and for the Gators. And a very well swam meet between both of these two sides. A lot of teams and a lot of swimmers qualifying for the WPIALs later on in February at Trees Pool at the University of Pittsburgh. That'll be all she wrote for this one. We want to thank you again for tuning in, for our entire broadcasting crew, for our producer Adam Gusky, our director Lee Schaefer, and our camera operator Lee Schaefer Jr. I am Spencer Witt saying so long and thank you so much for tuning in here on the Gateway Gators Productions. Good night, everyone.